Okay, I screwed up. I'm not proud of it. It happens. And today I'm going to clean that up or do what I can to clean it up. My mistake can hopefully be your benefit. And I'm going to share with you a strategy of how when you make a mistake, you can go ahead and clean it up real quick and have it be a benefit to you and everybody else. That's what we're going to talk about today. But in addition to that, I'm willing to give away a full ride scholarship for my book and business program. And I'm going to share with you today how you can win that because that's part of my cleaning up today's mistake.
Cowboy.
Welcome to a daily dose of greatness quest with your host, Trevor Crane, my daddy. He is going to help you take your life and business to the next level.
Here I come to save the day.
Trevor Crane here, 11-time #1 best-selling author and the founder of Epic Author Publishing, coming to you live every day so you can plug in every day to build your ideal business so you can live your ideal life.
If my daddy can do it, then anybody can do it because he's a weirdo.
You're supposed to make me sound cool.
All right, welcome back. As I said, I made a mistake, and I'm not so big that I can't acknowledge it, but I'm not proud of it. It blows me away. Actually, I thought I had it all figured out. I thought that I was running my business the way that I should be running it, that I was communicating with people in a clean, clear, effective way, and I just realized that that's not the truth. So I did some math recently, and I looked at how many people have reached out to me and asked for help, and how many phone calls I've had with people over the last, let's say, year, where people have said, Trevor, I'm interested in writing a book. I'm interested in publishing a book, and I've seen your marketing on how you help people do that. How can you help me? And I've done a lot of these calls. I don't know if I've done hundreds. I probably have done hundreds. Actually, there's no doubt. I've done hundreds of these calls. And yet, I've only picked a handful of people to work with. Now, here's what I realized. Now, the good thing about that is I got to handpick the people that I wanted to work with most, the people that I thought would become the most successful. And then I made them offers and I helped them write and publish their books and turn them into really great successes. Yay for me. So I made a decent amount of money by helping them do that. More importantly, they were able to have a significant benefit in their business, in their life, and that their books may have made a difference in people's lives. And I'm really proud of that. Like, I couldn't be more proud of my clients that have been using this and implementing it. What I'm not proud of are the hundreds of people that I have not helped. And it's not as though I didn't give them the roadmap. Like, I have made some things easy. Like, I put a lot of my secrets for how do you write a book and publish a book and make money with your book into 3 books that I've written on book writing and publishing. The last 2 that just came out, one is called Big Money with Your Book Without Selling a Single Copy, which is a phenomenal book, and it's based on results that other people, not my clients, but people that I look up to, mentors or peers that are out there. They're people you probably have never heard of, but they're doing phenomenal things with their message, their business, their brand, their movement. And I put all that into a book so that it could inspire people, and I've gotten great feedback on that. And then I wrote my book called How to Write the Right Book Fast, and I put all those secrets in there. Yay for me. Here's the mistake, is that I realize, and I use this example a lot, that I love books. I buy books. I think they're very impactful. But the truth is they don't offer the most transformation. Most of us need more help. Good Lord, the core offer I have in my business is coaching and mentoring to help people implement the amazing strategies that I share with them. And then yet I was not giving people permission to buy from me in all cases, not by any stretch. I didn't make it simple and easy for them. I made them jump through too many hoops. I made them qualify with too many things. And, yes, I got to handpick my clients who were already ready, but I have to acknowledge that there are hundreds of people who reached out to me and asked for my help and that I didn't help. And it sucks. And so here's the big problem. I made my offers too difficult, too confusing, too complicated, too expensive. And it's bullshit. Or I put all that information in a book, which is a phenomenal resource, but I tell this story all the time about how I bought all the Tony Robbins books and I love them. and they sit on my shelf, and they're great banners on my shelf. I'm very proud of them. I'll skim them every once in a while. Sometimes I'll read an excerpt from them, but I'm not actually implementing everything inside of them. Instead, when in order to get me to implement some of the amazing content that I read inside of my favorite books, I go to the conference. I hire the mentoring. I hire the coach. I invest more for something more than just the book. So the book is the beginning. The book opens the door. And so here is my challenge to you and my little coaching around this. And I learned this when I was a little kid, and I would lie. So one stage I was a little liar, and I would lie and steal. So I grew up kind of poor, and I learned from some of my rich friends, surprisingly or not, that you could shoplift, and I would go shoplift, or I would steal, and I learned to be a little jackass that was trying to get something from the world that I hadn't earned, as though the world and the people and man and businesses owed me something. I justified it that it was okay. It was certainly not okay. And when I was in high school, I think grade school and high school, and I probably high school by the time I was really a little bastard about this, is I got caught up in my lies. I didn't know what to say. And I got caught up. If I made a mistake, my challenge was that I wanted to hide it. I wanted to pretend. I wanted to tell a lie. I wanted to make the world think that I was something that I was not. And so it got so exhausting. And then at one stage, things got real bad. I'm not going to go into that just yet. But I learned my lesson. And when I learned my lesson, I just decided that when you make a mistake, as soon as you realize it, the best thing you can do is admit it. And that's what I did today. I mean, it's been less than 24 hours that I actually just realized that I've been making this mistake in my business now for years, making it too difficult and too complicated for people to just come in and buy my stuff and get my help. Isn't that bullshit? I mean, I'm supposed to be running a business that helps people, and then I did the marketing. I did the marketing so that I got hundreds of people to get on the phone with me and get on my webinars and want to actually consume my videos and potentially buy my stuff. And then I don't give them permission to buy. What the hell is that? Now, I obviously made some sales in that time frame, but I think that the vast majority of people I skipped over. They may have bought my book. They may have done this. They may have done that. These small things. But they didn't buy something that I think would make a transformational difference for them. So when you make a mistake, you have two choices. You can admit it, or you can avoid it. And I avoided it for the last 24 hours until I just made this video for you. In fact, I'm making this in the morning. Last night, I finally realized that I'd made this mistake. So it took me all of 12 hours or 8 hours before I would admit it to you. But then it wasn't just me admitting it to myself. Notice I said that I had to admit it to you. Now, I didn't need to admit it on a podcast, but I do need to decide what I'm going to do next. So I'm sorry I broke it. I'm sorry I made a mistake. I'm sorry I did it wrong. And just to acknowledge it, there's power in that. I couldn't believe the power that came into me. Even when I was a young man, finally learned this lesson and started just acknowledging my screw ups. Because then I'm at ownership and I'm at cause and I could do something about it. And then that's the key. That's the second step, is what action are you going to take? And so that's my challenge for you today, is to think about what mistakes you have been making, or what's one mistake you've been making, and look in the mirror and acknowledge it. Admit it to yourself. And then as soon as you get some clarity around what that mistake is, do something to fix it. Today, my reaching out to you to share this with you is, and to be vulnerable with you and talk to you about this, is one of my steps. I'm like, hey, I did it. I acknowledge it. And then here's what I'm going to do to fix it and clean it up. I'm going to take some kind of action. Now, it's not just enough to give this lip service and then do nothing in my business to make it easier for you to buy something that will help you and serve you. That would be bullshit, and I would be lying to myself. So instead, what I did is, and actually I have to go in and make this link available to you, but if you go to trevorcrane.com/why, because here's the thing, I still am not just going to work with anybody and everybody, no matter what their book idea or business idea is. That's not the case. I still want people who are committed to creating a result. And the most important thing The only thing that's really important is, why do you want it? So what I'm asking you to do, this is where you can basically send me a video. Go to trevorcrane.com/why. And by the time you get there, there should be a link for you to submit your little question, your why. I want to see a video from you about why you want whatever the hell it is you want, why you want the book, why you want to grow your business. Those are the two things I'm willing to help you with at this stage. Why do you want the book? Why do you want to write it? Why do you want to publish it? And why do you want to have your business, or a business, or something that builds abundance and helps people and changes the world? What's your why? And what I'm going to do is, every month, I'm going to select somebody from this little campaign, and I'm going to give you a full ride scholarship to help you get your book done. And all you have to do is submit a why video, and keep it less than 3 minutes. No more than 5. I said 3, now I said 5, but no more than 5 minutes, right? 3 to 5 minutes tops, the shorter the better, about why it's so important for you to have a book and to use that to grow your business. And if you've got a business, why it's so important for you to step up and do something now. And so here's the thing, that I know that doesn't make it perfectly easy. You're like, dude, you just said you're going to make it easier for me to buy your stuff. How is that helping me buy your stuff? Well, I'm just going to give something to you right now, and then I'll figure out the details of how I can make this easier and simpler for you later. But so for right now, I have to pay a penance. And in that penance is that I get to help serve you if you qualify for this scholarship. And again, every month I'm going to give away a full ride scholarship. So that'll be 12 new authors that I'm going to support in writing their book. And all you have to do is go submit me a why video. And just pull out your phone and give me a why video about why it's so important for you to write a book. And then my team and I will select one person each month that we will put into our program and help support you in making that happen. And with that, that's my challenge for you today, is to create a why video, to pick something in your life that might be a mistake, maybe something you haven't been getting done, and then acknowledge it and admit it. Look in the mirror and admit it, and then take some kind of action. And if you have ever wanted to write a book, if you've ever wanted to grow your business, then go in and submit a why video to me at trevorcrane.com/why. And then, like I said, I plan on giving away one full ride scholarship to one person each month. All right, that's it for today. Make today magnificent, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow on another daily dose of Greatness Quest.
To get even more awesomeness, which means all my best stuff, download my app by texting Trevor to 36260. It will show up right on your cell phone. Just text message the word Trevor to 36260. Talk to you soon.